Ladies and gentlemen, the Royal Navy's traditional field gun competition. Running on the Royal Box side this evening, the Portsmouth crew. And on the Philbeach side of the arena, opposite, Fleet Air Arm. The record time for this competition is a time of 2 minutes, 41.1 seconds, set up on Saturday evening last by the Devonport crew this year. And of course we have Portsmouth running on the Royal Box side this evening and Fleet Air Arm on the opposite side, the Philbeach side. And away go the crews on the first stage, taking their guns and limbers up to the Warwick Road end, over the home wall. And in the centre, the sheer legs are set up, and on top go the 28-foot spars to take the first men of each crew across the 28-foot gap of the chasm. They're followed by the 10-foot spars, which are slotted securely into the ramp on the enemy side of the chasm. And they're followed, once the wire is up, by men and wheels on the Traveller. The wheels each weigh 120 pounds. The gun carriage coming across the chasm now weighs 350 pounds. And the gun barrels weigh 900 pounds each. More wheels follow. And the last piece of the equipment to come across the chasm, the gun limbers, they're manhandled across the arena, through the hole in the enemy wall, and then when the guns are in position and everyone is set, each of the guns fires 3 rounds. The times taken by the crews is indicated on the digital displays at each end of the arena. These give the running times. The clocks will restart when the second stage begins. But now the trainers are making sure that each of the men is in the right place and all the equipment is properly placed. The judges making sure all the time that none of the complicated rules of the competition is infringed. And the bugle calls the crews into action again. Everything goes over the enemy wall. And already the first 2 men of each crew have crossed the chasm and have sent the Traveller back to their comrades who follow behind. The first come with wheels. Then the gun limber comes next, and see how apparently easily they bring the gun to the top of the ramp on the enemy side of the chasm. The gun barrel is the first piece of the gun to be taken across, there to hang between the sheer legs to await the arrival of the gun carriage. And when the gun carriage arrives, the wheels are slipped onto the axles, the barrel lowered onto the carriage, and the gun taken away to the new firing position. And now only the Flying Angels remain to cross the chasm, and they take with them the 10-foot spars, and down come the sheer legs. Now, in the third and last stage of the run, guns and limbers go through the hole in the home wall, and then they're pulled back to the finishing line opposite the Royal Box. And here they go on the final stage of the run tonight. The wheels are taken off the guns. They're They're turned and slipped through the hole in the home wall, and then everything is put together and pulled for home. Well, we've had a very close run this evening, as you can see from the displays. For Portsmouth, the time 2 minutes 51.99 seconds, and for Fleet Air Arm 2 minutes 51.24.